Niue is a small Pacific island country 3 hours from Auckland by plane. Around 1,600 people live on the island, but there are 20,000 Niueans living and working around the world, many of whom drop in from time to time. We arrived on the same plane as some local sporting heroes. Islanders call Niue the Rock because it's a raised atoll that's been pushed up twice and is now surrounded by cliffs with an upper plateau 60 metres above the sea. That's where the airport is, and down below is a lower area of flatland about 30 metres above the sea. Here by the wharf you can see those different levels.
Oh, so this is how the food comes to Niue, or maybe the cars and TVs.
Watch those guys standing up on top of the container. The ship comes once a month and, as you can see, it can't get in and tie up at the wharf.
And here comes the truck.
It's a friendly place, Niue. We hired some bikes and set off to see the island. Bikes are ideal because the roads are flat, there's hardly any hills, and you can get to most places pretty easily. That's pandanus, which women use to make beautiful baskets, and this is someone's garden. There are many places in Niue where sea paths cut down through the cliffs to sea level, and one of the most beautiful is Matapa Chasm. It's said that in the olden days, only the royal families were allowed to bathe here. There are many neat and tidy villages along the road that runs round the island, and in the middle of the island there's some very impressive forest growing over limestone caverns. We went on a guided tour. Finally, here are the Limu pools, where at low tide you can go snorkelling in these clear waters. And this is a very pleasant family restaurant where we would have spent our last night in Niue if we'd been smart enough to book ahead.